It's Lydia, Priestess Honeymoon. Lots coming up. Just sitting to do this video, sitting in some quiet, knowing that this energy and motion, these emotions are just here to teach me something. It's all lessons. Playing with my snake. Sitting with the serpent energy. Gonna do a little serpent sex magic on myself. Calling it all in, this magic, bringing it home, and just calling it all in. Calling what all in? Like, everything I want is here. I'm like, we're literally saying that, and maybe that's why these feelings are coming up, because there is stuff I want to do, right? Looking at this transformation, that journey that I'm on, this path, looking back, like, oh, I wanted to start this, and it's like being okay with what I have done, knowing that, we as humans, this human part of me wants instant results, wants to see the progress, wants to have these things, and it is beautiful, and I do want that. But then on this divine spiritual path of this feminine gifts that I am walking and journeying on, there is no set time. This happens as it's meant to, and I do need to surrender to that and be patient and just know that I'm doing my best, and that's all I can do. Literally sinking into all that's here and just knowing that I'm doing all I need to do. Honoring my calls and however I show up for myself. This time of eclipse today is a new moon eclipse, and just sitting with what's here, like the giving things up to call the new in. I've literally stopped smoking and vaping and choosing myself since the 11th, so it's only been a couple days, but it's like this, I've never felt so dedicated to myself for something before. Just full commitment to myself, to my highest self, knowing that this is my next step, this journey of surrogacy, and offering this gift of life to someone who cannot have a baby, being able to fully connect to this little being inside of me, and then feeling pleasure through the delivery, like literally orgasming through this delivery, full trust and surrender in my body to just do what it needs to do. And I remember hearing about that when I was pregnant, going, oh my gosh, it's totally not in the same place in my life at all. And I was like, oh my gosh, but knowing the amount of work to get there, that I literally can. I sat through this tattoo. It goes around both sides of my torso and lower regions, right around my body. It literally, was my sternum, my ribs, my spine, and then the worst part was here and on my thigh. But literally sat through that with the mental strength that I have and felt pleasure through it. Still super shock on the system, and allowing those things in. I even fought off an infection one day getting it. That was a pretty intense day. They were all intense. Every day's intense. Sitting with this much, just feeling, and so much coming up around people in my life that I just need to release, love them where they're at, and know that I am deepening this relationship to my highest self, building the trust, learning more of what I want. I'm downstairs going, the thoughts, ruminating, never stop. And I'm just like, oh, my life is a meditation. Yeah, but I do overthink a lot of stuff. But I was just like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I can't even remember what I was thinking. It was about like being alone, right? Like learning how to let go of people that don't belong here and just, yeah. I'm getting the message like, oh, I'm never alone. When I'm deepening this connection to myself, I'm connected to everybody. I don't need anybody else but myself. This is enough. Everything is an illusion. Literally being so relaxed in myself, like a cat falling from a tree. Life is that. We are falling from these trees and we just need to relax into it. Stop gripping so hard onto things. It's coming up to the 4th anniversary of my mom's death. A lot of that is coming up for me too. A lot of grief and just missing her and wanting to really clean up and get rid of so many things in my life here that are just not serving, and cleaning the spiritual house, and then being so okay with the clutter and the just need to hold on to things because that was a traumatic event. Like, there is likely so much left in me from that trauma, from that shock, and just being so okay with whatever is. Just every little piece I can peel back and go a little deeper, just loving myself for all of that. I'm so awesome. Super grateful for everyone that's here watching, commenting. I love you. Let me sprinkle some sex magic out onto you for whatever you want in your life. Like, get at me for a session and we're join the Sub Matrix Wombiverse. It's only $69 for a lifetime honorary membership, and you get a little sex magic session too, which is $69. So hey, right now it's basically a bonus promo. Get in my community, baby. My reality. It is my reality. We all have our own reality. What's yours look like? Anyways, I want to know. Let me know. Show up as your highest self with this much love for yourself, pouring in so that you can pour it out, and just don't give a fuck about what anyone else thinks. This is my story. I'm writing the best one, and I will be stuck in my feelings sometimes, and that's okay. Loving them, honoring them,